Please tell me when we will make a function. So at that time, what is the first thing that we should write, all of you?
Define df.
df.
Correct. And
df.
correct. So if we want a simple function, like to combine something, okay, it may be a numeric thing or a, string kind of thing. Okay, so I'm taking arguments as a and b, then colon. Then after that, I'm writing that c is equal to a plus b, then return c. Okay. So this is the thing. Right now I will run it, then I will use it. Okay. So if I am taking 2, this is just the summary of that we have did earlier. Okay. So, wait. Sorry, actually combine should come over here. By mistake, I have written C. Because combine is the function, I'm calling this function with these 2 arguments. Okay. So when I will run it, I will get the sum of 7 and 5 as 12. The same thing if I'm applying for 2 string values, there also this plus operator will concatenate those 2 strings. Okay. Like, evening class. Okay. When I will run it, we will get the combination of these 2 strings, like concatenation. So this is one small example that how we use function. Okay. And if we want a function which will accept as many number of arguments, see here I have taken 2 arguments. If we want to pass as many number of arguments as we want as an output. Okay. So in that case, what we should write is, first of all, def itself, then whatever function name that we want, for example, fun, okay, then asterisk arg, okay, then colon, then enter, then return this arg itself, okay, arg, right? Then right now I will run it, and after that I will pass some numbers over there. Okay. And when I will run it, I can see, I can give any number of elements, like within fun, I can write like 2. Okay, any number of arguments I can pass. So for that, we should write star arg. Okay. So it will take n number of arguments within it. Okay. So this is how we can pass, n number of arguments within a function. Okay. This is one of the simplest example of it. Okay. So that is how we can actually pass some arguments within it. And if somehow, if we want to make a dictionary out of it, okay, if we want to make a dictionary in which some variable will be having this some values, okay, this is simply a tuple, okay, this is a tuple only. If I am passing 1 also, okay, fun, within that I am passing only 1, then also it will appear like a tuple. Okay, always it will output me a tuple, right? And if I want it in a list form, then here itself I should make the change. Like I should write list. By default, it will be in tuple form. Okay. So now I will run it. And when I will run it, you can see the change. Now it is a list. So whatever type you want, you can alter it. But by default, it will be a tuple only. Okay. Is it clear, all of you? how to pass multiple arguments in a function?
We can give string value also, or just integer.
It is just passing that.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes. What do you want to ask?
through the argument, ma'am.
Yeah.
Is it possible to make dictionary through that argument, ma'am?
Yes, it is possible. That is what I am going to say. But little bit difference will be there. Okay. Now, when we will run it, so we can see, we can pass string also. Whatever we want, we can pass. And whatever type we want in output, we have to mention over here. By default, it will take tuple. And if we want list, we have to mention list like this. But in case of making dictionary, we should have a variable and its corresponding values like key and values, right? Dictionary will be like that, na? It will be having a key and a value, right? So in that case, while making the function, what we should do is we will put double asterisk. Okay, so I will mention the name also over here. Wait a second. Simple function. So that there won't be any confusion. Okay, this is simple function. Right, this is regarding simple function. And when we want to put multiple arguments, okay, function with multiple arguments. Okay, now next case is that we want to put n number of input in case of, to make a dictionary, right? So in case of dictionary, okay. Now next thing is that here we have done define function, one asterisk we have taken, okay. In case of dictionary, since we need to pass both key as well as value, we will put two asterisks, okay. So here we should write like def dit, okay. Dit is just a function name and I use a defined function, double asterisk we should put, okay. Then arg, okay. Then colon. Then we should write like if we want to simply return it, so then write return arg. You can put anything with inside it, okay. This is a simple example of it. Okay, now press enter, right? So no, now you should, after running it, what you should do is you have to write dit, the function itself. Then you can put variables and its corresponding value, like a is equal to 6, comma b is equal to 9.0, because it will accept things of different data types, right? And c equal to 5,3, like that. If you are doing, and if you will run it, you can see this is a dictionary, okay. This is the key of it, right? And this is the value of dictionary. You can put multiple things over here, right? Control C, Control V. You can put much more things, like you can put some string also, okay? Some string or I will make it as tick 1 and comma, let us take some tuple within it, okay? Like 1 comma 6. Okay, let us try this one. Okay, when we will run it. Oh, tuple, it's having some issues with tuple, I guess. Okay, we will delete that thing. Um,
Ma'am, you are not giving tuple as a value of a
Oh,
key.
actually, here I am not defining it. Now that is the issue. It is not at all defined. It is a new thing. Yeah, what you were saying? Yeah, I have not mentioned the value, right? Correct, correct. Yeah, I understood my mistake. Okay. Now it is okay. Yeah. Here also, I made the same mistake. Equal to. Okay. Now it is okay, right? So like this, you can put multiple things within it. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is how we can put multiple arguments within a function and multiple arguments within a function to make a dictionary. Okay. Here we can put some other thing. In case of dictionary only, we need this kind of double asterisk and things because it has both the key and as well as value. Okay, so that's why we are, putting double asterisk for it. In case of simply any other data types, we can just change the data type. Like if we want tuple over here, we can write tuple. Okay, if we want string over there, we can write string like that. Whatever type we want, we can change it. But in case of dictionary, it is not possible because the two things, that is key and value, both are required. So that's why we will take this double asterisk for it. Okay. So that is the thing. Now, if we want to put a function within function, okay, like with def a function, and within that we are making another function. Okay, so next topic is function within function. Okay, so here you have to write def, then you will write any name of for the function. Okay, test. Then I'm writing a variable a simply and colon, then enter. Okay, now if I want to write like print, write the name of, for example, the student. Okay. And here I'm writing name was same only. So we should change the name. This one I will take it as test1, this one as test2, and next one as test3. Okay. Okay. These are the two functions within function. This is one function. Okay, and within that, I am mentioning two more functions. And here itself, I will mention one more thing. Like I will take an if statement. If A is equal to any name like Lakshmi. Okay. Return S2. Okay. And last name I'm taking Elif. Venkat. Right. Suppose this is the first and last name of the person. S3. Then God. Okay. So here what I'm doing, I in this thing, print right name of the student. Okay. And this means the first name corresponding to first, I mean, whenever this test2 is called, this statement will be printed. And whenever this test3 is called, this statement will be printed. And if name of the person is, I mean, A is equal to Lakshmi, whatever I'm giving the output, that is Lakshmi. So in that case, it will return like it is the first name. And if I am giving the thing that Venkat, then it will give the output as it is the last name. Suppose the person's name is Lakshmi Venkat, then it will show like that. Okay. Right now I'm running this function. Now what I'm going to write is within test1, I will write Lakshmi. Okay. Okay. When I will run it, you can see this thing is coming. It is the first name. Okay. It is actually not required. This thing is actually not required. Okay. This is the first name. Okay. Now what I'm doing is test1. Then I'm writing Venkat. Okay, when I will run it, it will show me that it is a last name. So this is one of the simple example that how we can put function within function. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, basically it's a if and else if function that you use.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want to ask? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what you wanted to ask?
Ma'am, I'm saying that use if and else if function in the function.
If and elif I am using now. Because it is specific, that's why elif I am using. Otherwise, else also I can use. But the last name and first name, they are both specific. That's why I'm using elif. Is it okay? Is it clear to you? Who was asking the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there was a confusion that what is the difference between return and this print function, right? So I will try to explain you with the example. Okay. like importance of return. Okay. Okay. So actually there was a confusion in earlier class that what happens if we, in which conditions we should take print and return like that. Whenever you are actually taking the output and doing some operation with it, at that point return is important. Otherwise print is okay. Like if I am writing test 4, test 4. Okay. And within that, what I'm going to write is A is equal to 6, then B is equal to 5. Okay, enter. Now I'm writing C is equal to A plus B. Okay, and it will return C. This is one function. Okay, I will run it. Now next function is def test 5. Okay, and here rest of the statements are same. Okay, what I will do is instead of this return, I will take print in the next case. Okay, so same like as we done earlier, like A is equal to 7, then B is equal to 5, then C equal to A plus B. A plus B, right? Now here I am writing print. Okay, print C. Okay, the only difference is of return and print. Okay, let us run these two functions. And after that, see, if you are simply using test 4 within that, and test, if you are simply calling test 4, then it is okay. What it will show you is the result, that is 12. And if when you will write test 5, then also there is no issue. They both are giving you same result. But when you will write test 4 plus 7, okay, so it will give you result 19. But when you will write test 5 plus 7, then when you will run it, you will get an error. Because that print function is of none type. It can't be added with a numerical thing that is given over here, like unsupported operand type 4 plus none type and int. These two types can't be actually added with each other, because when you will check the type of print C, it will give you a result that is within the function, or we can simply write any other print function also. Okay, that also will tell us the function what it is. I mean, that also will tell us that which type it is. It is of none type, and 7 is actually of integer type, right? 7 is actually of integer type when you will find it. So they both are of different types. So they both can't be operated with this numerical function. So this is the place where the importance of return comes, when we will use to apply it in any mathematical operation or something like that. Is it clear to all of you, like what is the importance of return?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So yeah.
मैम जो ये नॉन टाइप होता है इसको हम स्पेशल लिटरल्स भी बोल सकते हैं ना?
Special literals.
Yes.
I really don't know. Sorry. Okay. So let us check out one function called lambda function. Actually, lambda function is a function which we can write within a single line. Here what we have done, we are using multiple lines to make a function, right? Here we have used 4 lines to make a function. In lambda function, we can do things within a single line, but there is a limitation for it. For making each and every function, we can't use lambda function. Whichever we can do within a single line appropriately, only that we can do as a lambda function. So next one is lambda. Okay. So in case of lambda function, whatever your function name is, okay, that you should write. Like up to now we have written like test 5, right? So next I will take text 6 so that there would be no
Can
confusion.
you tell in simple definition?
Yes.
Like, can you tell in simple definition actually what is the lambda function is actually?
Lambda function is basically used for making simple logic. Like within a single line, we can write a function. Okay. Like my language is a problem to any one of you. Should I mix up both languages?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah. देखो यहाँ पे ये जो रिटर्न है इसमें आपको काफी सारी लाइंस लिखनी पड़ रही है. ओके.
Yes, ma'am.
लैम्डा फंक्शन में एक ही लाइन से पूरा हो जाएगा. ओके.
It
But
make a
उसकी-
logic with a single statement.
या बट उसकी कुछ मतलब लिमिटेशंस है. जैसे कि मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें उसमें हम डाल नहीं सकते. राइट.
Like जैसे कि मैम
अभी देखो अगर आपको ऐड करना है 2 वेरिएबल्स को ऐड करने का ये जो है ना जो हमने सबसे पहले किया था ये इसको हम एक ही लाइन में कर सकते हैं लैम्डा की मदद से. ओके. सो जो भी आपका फंक्शन है वट एवर योर फंक्शन नेम इज दैट यू शुड राइट ओवर हियर. ओके. आपका जो भी फंक्शन है वो आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है. इज इक्वल टू अर्लियर वी हैव रिटन डेफ. राइट. पहले हमने क्या लिखा था DEF लिखा था. यहाँ पे हम लिखेंगे लैम्डा. ओके. और उसके बाद जो भी हमारे आर्ग्यूमेंट्स है वो हमें लिखने हैं A, B. सपोज A, B हम यूज कर रहे हैं इसके लिए. ठीक है गाइस. व्हाट
मैम डेफ मींस मतलब डिफाइन हो गया ना वेरिएबल.
एक मिनट मैं अभी आपको बताती हूँ. आपका जो भी लैम्डा फंक्शन का नाम है आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है इज इक्वल टू लैम्डा. लैम्डा जस्ट एक मतलब जो फंक्शन जैसे कि डेफ हमने कहा था ना वैसे ही लैम्डा फंक्शन को यूज करने के लिए हम लोग लैम्डा लिखेंगे और जो भी हमारे आर्ग्यूमेंट्स है उसे हमें यहाँ पे लिखना है. ठीक है. लैम्डा के बाद लिखना है देन कॉलन. देन जो भी हम मतलब हमारे फंक्शन के अंदर जो भी चीजें आनी चाहिए थी वो अगर एक लाइन में हम यहाँ पे डाल सकते हैं तो वो यहाँ पे डाल देते हैं ऐसे A+B करके. ठीक है. C और बेटर रहेगा C इज इक्वल टू A+B लिखो आप. ओके. A+B ओके है. ठीक है. A+B. अब आप इसको रन करोगे. ठीक है. उसके बाद अगर आप यहाँ पे लिखोगे टेस्ट ये जो 2 आर्ग्यूमेंट्स है उसकी जगह के पे आप लिखोगे 3,5. तो जब आप रन करोगे मैंने यहाँ पे 6 नहीं लिखा 6 नहीं लिखा यहाँ. ठीक है. तब आपको क्या मिलेगा 8. इज इट क्लियर. एक ही फंक्शन एक ही लाइन में पूरा काम हो रहा है यहाँ पे. राइट. आई विल टेल यू वंस अगेन. Yeah, for all of you, I will tell you once again. See, what is the thing is that we have to write the function name at first in order to make a lambda function. Then is equal to. Okay. After that, you have to write the function name lambda. Okay. Then whatever arguments that you want to pass into the function that you should write. Okay. Then colon. Then whatever should come inside the function, that whatever operation should be performed by the function that needed to be written. Okay, then you can call this function as it is. Is it clear, all of you?
Basically, yes मैम बेसिकली ये सिंटैक्स है कि अब अगर हम लैम्डा फंक्शन यूज कर रहे हैं तो लैम्डा वर्ड कीवर्ड यूज करना है हमें,
हाँ,
वरना
वर्ड
एग्जीक्यूट
यूज
नहीं
करना
होगा।
पड़ेगा आपको,
ओके,
नहीं तो
वरना
वो
वो रिजल्ट में
डिफाइन नहीं है
एग्जीक्यूट
ना,
नहीं करेगा।
नहीं तो वो हम मतलब कुछ भी हम लोग कैसे पता चलेगा कि लैम्डा यूज कर रहे हैं
ओके
करके, ठीक है। So this is the advantage of lambda function wherever you can actually wherever you can compress the things, wherever very small things are written within the function, you can actually write the whole thing within a line with the help of lambda function. Okay, see earlier what we have done. In this particular function, we have used 3 lines of code. Okay. When we are using lambda, at that very moment, within
Yeah.
one line itself, we can do everything. Okay. So that is the advantage of using lambda function. Here, the name of the function was combined. Arguments were a and b, and a plus b
Combined.
was the operation performed. Okay. Right. The same thing. When I'm doing over here, okay, I have to give the function name is equal to lambda is the function that I'm using, comma, so not comma, sorry, a comma b colon a plus b. Okay, this is the operation to be performed. These are the arguments a and b and lambda as it is because we are using lambda function, and this is the name of the function. Okay, here the name of the function was combined and arguments were a and b. And in this case, name of the function is test 6, and arguments are same a and b, and a plus b is the operation to be performed similarly. Is it clear to all of you? Any doubts?
Clear ma'am.
Yeah, you can do multiple, I mean, you can use multiple arguments also, like test 7 is equal to lambda, then a comma b comma c, something like that. Okay. So if you want more function, you can add them. I'm taking only this much. Okay. Then if you want a, then plus b divided by c, some kind of things like that. Okay. And after that, you can write like test 7. Then you should write all the values of those a, b, c, right? A 4, 6, 2. Okay. Then 4 plus 6 divided by 2. Right? When you will run it, you will get 7. Isn't it? 4 plus 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 will give you 3. 3 plus 4, 7. Okay. So this is how we can actually compress 2 to 3 lines of code, or I mean simple codes into a single line using lambda function. Okay. So this is what
Hello.
is, yeah.
Ma'am, is it possible to do 2 operations at a time in lambda functions? Ma'am?
It is basically used for single function.
Okay, for executing a single statement, आप
Yeah,
ये कहना
single
चाह रहे हो?
statement we can pass over there.
मैम बट तो उसकी लिमिटेशंस क्या हो सकती हैं?
Yes.
इसकी लिमिटेशंस क्या हो सकती हैं?
जस्ट अभी यहाँ पे देखो, आपको यहाँ पे डेफिनेशन, इसके अंदर कितनी सारी कोड आप लिख पा रहे हो, ऐसा आप लैम्डा के केस में नहीं कर सकते. Right? Within a def function, you can write lot of codes, but in case of lambda, it is for single line use only. Okay. The next thing is map function, and it is basically used to map, if we are having a list, okay, and if we want to add a number with each and every element of the list. So in that case, we will use map function. Like it will be mapping that particular value to be added to each and every element of the function. After writing the code, I will explain you. Okay, so the next is map function. So I am taking a list. Okay, it is a simple list, L is equal to, okay. Now, if I want to add some, I mean, I will run this function and right now I'm going to make a, a function, which will add a number to it, okay. So when I will write def, what was test 8, we will take test 8, okay. And within that I will be writing some variable a, okay, colon, return, then a plus 10. Okay, it is a simple function. Okay, a plus 10 is possible when 10 is an integer type and a should also be the integer type so that it will be added together, because two variables of different types can't be added, right? That we have already seen. So actually we need a map function so that we can take each and every element out of the list and add it with 10. Okay, so this is a simple function in order to add the elements. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is list. I will make list, and within that map function I will use, and here I will mention the function, whatever operation. Guys, the meeting is going to end. Only 1 minute is left. You all join once again. Okay, I can take only up to 5 o'clock because after that my other work will start. Right? So we have to write this and comma L, whatever list we are taking. Okay, the function and the input. Okay, so when I will run this, you can see 10 plus 2, 12, 10 plus 5, 15, and then 10 plus 1, 11, 10 plus 6, 16, 10 plus 3, 13, 10 plus 8, 18. So this is how map function is used. Is it clear to all of you?
Ma'am,